Hi, Tom. Congratulations on this project.
I thank you so much.
You're welcome. So, what was it that attracted you to play someone that was one of the top 10 most wanted in America?
Well, there was something exciting about the script and the way it was and the character that just honestly, just the actor in me thought it would be fun to kind of pull all the tricks out of the bag. Like this was a person who I felt was kind of presenting himself differently in every situation that he was in. And so as an actor, it's kind of the appeal of getting to play like 20 characters in one job.
20 characters in one job, yes, because we have Matthew bringing in the story, connects the story with everyone around your character, Jason, and how he affects people that love him.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing that struck me as the most important part of this as well, at the amount of surprise and shock and betrayal that a lot of the people in his life felt when they found out what he did and what he had been doing. And to me, that told me a lot about how good he was at what he was doing. And I thought that was important because if he seems like he's not good at what he's doing, or if the con isn't convincing, then it makes everyone who is around him look like an idiot. It's like, well, how could you not see that? How could you not see what he was doing? And I don't think that's true. I think he was very good at it. I think he genuinely came off to each person as whatever he wanted to come off to them as. And so the actor in me found that as an interesting challenge of like, even though he's playing maybe in even every scene, it's kind of like a different version of him. He's not commenting on it. He's so good at it, it just is. And so each scene gets to be its own thing. Each scene gets to be its own character.
Can you talk a little bit about the scenes in the car? How you have Jason practicing and trying to get his performance in before going in to do a
Yeah.
job.
Yeah, no, I know. It was so interesting. I mean, that was really the thing that first grabbed me about the script, is that scene in the pawn shop. And you're like, oh man, geez, this guy's been through a lot. It's kind of upsetting. And then, of course, later in the movie, we go back to the pawn shop, except we see the ride up where he's, like you said, rehearsing this script, this dialogue that he's going to use to manipulate the pawn owner to buy his things. And I just thought, like, wow. And it works. And it works. So, like, he's really got to be very good at almost believing himself when he does these things.
We know that Jason Derek Brown is still a fugitive today in America. We assume he's in America. Who knows what part of the world he's in? What do you think he'll take in on watching this film? What do you hope?
I, it's such a weird thought to know that he could see this. I guess if he was going to take anything, would just be that, you know, maybe realizing that he caused a lot of people a lot of pain, you know.
Hmm. I was thinking the same thing. As I watched as a spectator, like what would the subject feel to see it on screen?
Yeah, and I think that's what you and I would feel. I don't know if that's what he would feel, but who knows.
Well, congratulations, Tom. I loved the performance.
Thank you very much.